I find myself in a challenging situation regarding a recent conversation with my husband. While we were relaxing together and watching television, he unexpectedly expressed concern about my weight gain over the past few months. His comments caught me off guard, especially considering the context of my recent health issues, including a cyst removal surgery in September, which has understandably limited my ability to maintain my usual exercise routine. I had assumed that my husband was supportive and understanding of the changes my body was undergoing due to my medical circumstances. However, his remarks made me feel as though he was not fully appreciating the difficulties I have faced during my recovery. This led to a heated exchange, during which I reacted strongly and told him to leave me alone, feeling hurt and frustrated by his lack of sensitivity. I am now seeking advice on how to navigate this situation. It is important for me to communicate my feelings to my husband while also addressing his concerns in a constructive manner. I hope to find a way to foster understanding between us, as I believe that open dialogue is essential for maintaining a healthy relationship, especially during challenging times. The comments made regarding my weight were deeply hurtful, particularly the suggestion that I would turn into a blob if I didn't make changes. In response to his remarks, I expressed my frustration quite bluntly and chose to spend the night in my daughter's room, as she was away at a sleepover. This incident has led me to seriously contemplate the future of my marriage. It is difficult to envision a life with someone who does not show me the respect I deserve. The lack of consideration for my feelings has raised significant concerns about our relationship. Now, I find myself questioning whether my reaction was excessive. Am I in the wrong for standing up for myself and expressing my feelings in such a direct manner?
Now we move to the next story.
So, my boyfriend 28M and I 23F went grocery shopping together last night. I hate grocery shopping with him because he always treats it like a game, grabbing random crap we don't need and making jokes about the boring things I put on the list, like it's some kind of personal attack. I wasn't in the mood for his nonsense, but I figured I'd try to stay chill. Spoiler, it didn't work. We're halfway through the store, and he's already tossed in a bunch of overpriced snacks, fancy meats, and a random kitchen gadget we absolutely do not need. I reminded him, nicely, that we're sticking to the budget this month because I just paid a huge bill, and he completely flipped. He started making these snide comments like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were my financial manager and maybe I should just Venmo you for every chip I eat." I told him to stop, but he just kept going, louder, like he wanted people to hear. "Why don't you write me a little shopping allowance, huh? Would that make you feel better?" People were definitely staring at this point, and I was mortified. I told him I was serious, we needed to stick to the essentials, and he rolled his eyes and said, "You're so uptight, no wonder people think you're controlling." That was it for me. I told him I wasn't doing this and started walking toward the car. He followed me halfway, still yelling, "Are you seriously leaving? Wow, real mature." But then turned back to the store, probably to pout or buy more unnecessary crap. I sat in the car for like 10 minutes, texting him to stop being dramatic and let's just finish the shopping and go home. He didn't reply, so I left. He had his phone, his wallet, and plenty of options for getting home. When he got back later, he was pissed. He said I humiliated him by abandoning him, that I overreacted, and that I'm always trying to control him. But honestly, I don't think I overreacted at all. He acted like a complete child, picked a public fight over nothing, and made me feel like crap for trying to keep us on track financially. Now he's sulking and making me feel guilty, but I don't think I did anything wrong. AITA?
Now we move to the next story.
17F have a 4-year-old half-sibling, Emma, from my mom's second marriage. My mom divorced Emma's dad 2 years ago, and since then, she's been trying to get back into dating. I get it, she's young, early 40s and deserves to have a life. But here's the problem. She keeps expecting me to be her built-in babysitter whenever she gets a date. At first, I agreed here and there because I thought it'd just be once in a while. But now, it feels like every weekend or random weekday evening, she's asking me to cancel plans or skip studying to watch Emma so she can put herself out there. I love Emma, but I'm not her parent. I have my own life, and I've told my mom multiple times that I don't want to be on call for her social life. The breaking point happened last Friday. My mom told me on Thursday night that she had a date Friday evening, so I needed to watch Emma. I already had plans with my friends to go see a movie, so I told her no. She got super upset and said it's my responsibility as the older sibling to help out. I stood my ground and said she should either find a sitter or reschedule the date. She ended up canceling her date and has been giving me the cold shoulder ever since. She's made comments about how ungrateful I am and how this generation doesn't care about family. I tried to explain that I'm happy to help occasionally but not at the expense of my own life, and she said I'm being selfish. My friends say I'm right to set boundaries, but my mom's guilt trips are starting to get to me. AITA for refusing to babysit so she could go on a date?
Thank you for watching. Let us know what you feel about the story in the comment section. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that could become your next favorite.